It's Saturday morning and I hope you have your coffee ready as we dive into the hottest selling cards in Magic this week, June 4th to the 10th of 2022. During the video, we'll also discuss why all the local LGSs are having issues fulfilling Commander Legends Battle for Baldur's Gate pre-sale orders. It's amazing when a new set drops, how everyone loses their minds. Welcome back, MTG Moxman here. Thanks for hanging out with me on the channel this week as we go over the hottest selling cards in Magic. That's right, Hot Top 10 from June 4th to the 10th of 2022. But when a new set comes out, that's when players start to lose it. Pre-sale numbers come in. You guys remember we talked about during Kamigawa, we talked about for Streets of New Capenna. The difference is, you got a lot more mythics in those sets. These are definitely harder to get. And I don't know how that's going to affect the price later on, but it may not have been such a bad idea to see as many pre-sales for these cards as we have. Do you know how much product stores are going to have to open to fulfill those orders? To get in there and say, hey, we're going to open these up, we're going to crack them, and we need to get 50 Copper Dragons, guys. Let's get into it. I wonder if people will have orders canceled, if pre-sale orders won't go through because they'll have to open such an enormous amount of product to fulfill the orders that people have made in the pre-sales. It's going to be a fascinating time. So we're going to start this out at number 10, bring it all the way down to number 1 because these are your hot 10 selling cards this week, June 4th to the 10th of 2022. Let's get to it. We are starting out number 10 today with the Battle Angels of Tyr Borderless Edition. You can see there it has 960 sales this week. The average price is $17.55. It's around $21 here in Canada. It is sold out for the pre-release pricing. The price has jumped around a lot, but it's because people are just unsure of the mythic rarity of what's happening in this particular set. And from everything I've seen, it is very difficult. Fulfilling all these is going to be a lot of trouble for LGSs, and I've heard them talk of cancellations, so keep that stuff in mind. Let's see where this goes. Now, the Battle Angels of Tyr, you got a 2 white and 2 generic for a 4/4 Flying Myriad. But it says whenever the Battle Angels attack, if it deals combat damage to you, you get to draw a card, which is cool. If that player has more cards in hand than you do, you get to go ahead and get a treasure token. If they have more lands than you, hey, you get to gain 3 life. Talk about wanting to pick on the strongest player. This card is going to be epic. I can't wait to put it in my Commander deck. It definitely deserves a home. Now, number 9 this week is Professional Facebreaker, Streets of New Capenna. It's still hanging out there with 994 sales, but the price has totally mellowed out from where we saw this card earlier. It's a 3 casting cost, 2/3 with Menace. Guys, it's not a bad card. I've seen some builds with it already. It's decent, okay? And the average price being only $5 now, very, very affordable for those who are trying to play with cards like this. It's great to see. And I think I opened like 4 of these. So the rarity is totally different compared to the mythic problem we're having in Commander Legends, right? Although I think there may be an issue here about 2 to 3 months from now, 60 to 90 days, because a lot of Streets of New Capenna just won't get opened now. People have moved on. Double, triple flip masters is coming, right? We're going to have different issues, and it's going to draw people away. Now, number 8 this week is Reflecting Pool, okay? Now, I'm showing you the Shadowmoor edition, but that's because the sales here were kind of a mix between a whole bunch of the products. And when you look at this, it still has 1,060 sales. The average price is $28 US. The market price is $30.18, and the foil price is $81.45 US. €16.31 to get this card into your house. Getting a reprint means the prices get dragged down. I love the artwork on this card, but you take that combination of the ones we've got from the newest Commander set plus this, we're getting 1,060, which is very respectable. Some people sought out the older stuff, some people went for the newer stuff. Even some Tempest stuff was moving at a much higher price point. Guys, great to see this card out there. Being able to add to your mana pool of 1 color of a type of a land you already control means you can really get things going. I'm glad Reflecting Pool got reprinted. It deserved it. It's great for players. Let's move on. Number 7, Baldur's Gate. Look at the collapse in price. I don't know what people were thinking. I saw the pre-sales for like $8, $9. and now it's dropped to $2. I don't know what happens if you guys are going to cancel. People are going to fulfill the orders. I don't know what stores will do. I only got one in a box so far. Now, the average price is $2. The market is $1.94. The foil price, $3.60. See, there's still that almost double disparity. I like that. And it's €3, 5 cents to get that card to your house. It was $8 on the pre-sale, and it was sold out. People do want to buy this card. 1,109 sales is nothing to snub, guys. It's going to be a decent card, but there probably will be a lot of these going around after we really get into this product this weekend, and as people really rip into this stuff, we're going to see a lot of this stuff go up. Wait the 60 to 90 days for this price to totally collapse before you pick it up. Unless you can already buy one for $2-3, then I got no problem. It definitely deserves to be around that price point. But again, let's talk about Mythics. These Mythics are going to be crazy. Ancient Copper Dragon at number 6 this week, 1,206 sales. Now, cards like this, I already know LGSs are having trouble filling the orders, okay? Because they're not getting enough of them in the boxes they're opening. 6 casting costs 6/5 flying, and it says whenever Ancient Copper Dragon deals combat damage to a player, roll a d20. You create that number of treasure tokens. Remember that ritual card I showed on Thursday for the reserve list update video? Imagine putting that with this and just nuking somebody's entire board state. It is going to be crazy to see this guy in play. A lot of people are trying to get their hands on the dragons, and this is the effect we're having. That fear of missing out, the FOMO people are talking about now when they hear that the Mythics are hard to come across. And it blows my mind, guys. It's going to be awesome to see. It's hilarious. All right. I mean, I feel bad for anyone who's trying to get it. That's why I'm saying it's kind of funny. But nobody knew Wizards was going to do this. That's what throws it all off. Wizards just took a total U-turn and went back to harder to get Mythics. They made Mythics special again. I like that. Now, the average price, $59.85 US. The market's $59.21 US. A foil is $78. See, it's not that bad, but still a $20 difference. This is very interesting. Here in Canada, I think these cards were actually only going for $40 during the pre-sale, and they're completely sold out. I'll be wondering if the stores adjust if they can't get enough. It's going to be interesting to see. Let's go. I'll get more info on that hopefully next week, guys. We'll find out as the weeks settle this product in. Number 5 this week is a Wrathful Red Dragon. Do not discount this card. Okay? Look at what it does. It's flying. Whenever a dragon you control is dealt damage, it deals that much damage to any target that isn't a dragon. Any target, that means another commander, guys. Remember that. If you have a bunch of dragons, if you can get the ancient gold dragon, little fairy dragons, and you just start like nuking everything, that, you know, you're going to deal a lot of damage to stuff. If you blow up your own battlefield and you're like, oh, I had 15 dragons out, I couldn't attack anyone, but now I'm going to do like, you know, so much damage to everybody and just wipe everyone out. This thing has combinations that are possible. I like this card, and it's very cheap. 1,321 sales this week. The average price is only $3.18. You can see on the board there. $5 here in Canada, by the way. I think the foil was actually like a little bit more, like $6, which was unusual, but it's fine. I mean, I think those prices will actually come down a little bit. It's rare, and there's a lot of rares that people are getting inside their packs. It's the Mythics that are hard to get. Let's go ahead and take a look at number 4 this week. In number 4 is the Archivist of Ogama. However I'm pronouncing, I'm sure it's wrong. People are talking about this bad boy. Oh yeah, he's going to be a bad boy comedy for sure. So, he has Flash. Whenever an opponent searches their library, you gain 1 life and you draw a card. You notice it doesn't take any mana, and they don't know it's going to be cast until they try to do something. Oh, I'm going to use Consider. Are you? And then you go ahead and put this out there. That is just awesome. This guy is going to have value. People recognized it right away, and he's only a rare. So don't expect this card to actually be reprinted in a later set. It's going to be a special card. It's going to be worth money, and Wizards knows it. So now that we see how it's going to be played, you guys know that, do you really want to wait and buy this card, or do you want to shoot out and get it now before it gets too high? Pre-sale for $20 is actually not that bad of a deal locally here in Toronto. The average price is $19.82 US. The market's $17.50. A foil's $24. See, I like the difference I'm seeing in foil prices here. And then you've got €17.55 to get this card into your house. All right, let's go ahead and take a look. We're in the top 3 already, guys. Here is your number 3 card this week from June 4th to the 10th. And that is the Ledger Shredder hanging on. And you can see we've had another week go by, and the price is dipping just a little bit more. It went from that 25, 26 level for the average price. Now it's down to 23. It's just slowly slipping down as new products and new things take people's attention away and their money. Let it slide. Let it fall down. If this is a card you want to get, wait another 60 days. Do not buy it now. If you can afford to wait the 60 days and get that bad boy. Sorry, I got a sip of coffee. Because it's going to fall. It's not going to stay where it is. People's money moves on. And then before you know it, we have double trip flip masters, remember? And more attention gets drawn away. And then you got, we got Dominaria. Oh, we got the Brothers War. Before you know it, this card's down to 15 bucks. Keep an eye on it though, because after people's attention does come back around, it'll be too late for a lot of people to get it because it'll start shifting back up. So keep that in mind. Let's go ahead now and take a look at the number 2 card this week. And that is Jaheira, Friend of the Forest. Okay, let's talk about this one. We have a human elf druid. So look at the benefits. We got it for elf decks. You can get it for human decks. Legendary creature. 3 casting cost, 2/3. Tokens you control have tap for mana and you choose a background. Can anyone say treasure tokens? And now they just tap for mana? Picture the devastation you can add to a deck. Even if you're not using elves or humans and you're just building a deck that generates tokens out, a multicolored deck, and you're going to cast, I don't know, you're going to throw together a dragon deck, whatever you want to do to make that craziness happen, that's up to you. But this card, it may not be an expensive card. It may be a utility card, but it's going to be in a lot of people's decks. I think this card's going to be fascinating. I can see it bottoming out probably in the next 10 to 20 days, going down to 99 cents, and then actually start climbing back up to around that $3 level. Keep an eye on this one, guys, if it's something you're interested in. Now, the average price is $1.59 US. Here in Canada, $3, by the way. The foil is $5.23. Love it. And it's €2.57 to get this card in your house. It's an amazing card, okay? I can see the versatility of a card like that when you're playing Commander. Elf decks, just so much craziness. Me and my friends were talking about how many times we could abuse cards like these. So you've waited long enough. We're here. You want to see what the number 1 card is. You're like, just get it done already. All right, guys, here is your number 1 card this week, and that is the Miriam Sentinel Worm with 2,169 sales this week. And look at that price arc. This card was around that $6 level, and it's just been falling ever since. Commander Legends, guys. So it has flying and it has ward. It's 6/6 for a red, green, blue. I mean, this is going to be used with Tiamat. There's no other way about it. Whenever another non-token dragon enters the battlefield under your control, create a token that's a copy of it, except the token isn't legendary if that dragon is legendary. So picture what you can do with a card like that. It's a mirror box for the sake of just having it. It's another component piece that will have a lot of value. Now, I wish it gave all your dragons ward. That'd be epic. But the fact it has ward just means it's a little harder to target off on things. Now, the average price is $3.11. That will continue to fall. The market price is $2.48. The foil is $5.27. And depending on how hard the foils are to get, I would say that's something you might want to aim for. If we're going to see a real difference in price in some of the foils for this set, this may be the route to take. I find it fascinating, very interesting stuff. Can't wait to see how cards like this really pan out going forward, because it's going to take quite a while to sort out the craziness that is Commander Legends. And we have other sets coming up that I can't wait to discuss when we have double trip flip masters, Dominaria. Things are going to start rolling, and I can't wait to see how, it's been a good season of stuff. So how are things going to play out? People have already kind of moved on from Kamigawa, but there's so many good cards there, which means people who are investors and flippers in the game, they're going to start picking these cards up on the cheap. They may be a couple of sets behind us, but they're just eating up all the extras that we have to go back and buy later on. So don't forget that and pick up the cards you need as they become available. It's going to be something you want to think about, because a lot of value gets drawn out here. So thanks a lot for hanging out with me today, everyone. It was a great time here for me. I hope it was for you out there as well. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and join in the fun. I look forward to talking to you guys each and every day. Can't wait to read your comments in the comments section. It's Saturday morning. What do you guys want? I'm drinking coffee. I'm chilling out. Don't worry, I'll see you guys on Sunday. We're going to have a rocking good time for the Hot Top 10 Sunday Edition Reserve List. Let me try that again. The Reserve List Hot 10 selling cards. That's tomorrow. We'll see you guys there. All right. Here, Mike Bang just for you guys, because you made it this far in the video. Enjoy the day, guys, wherever you are in the world of Magic, because we deserve it and it's a great game. Hey guys, a big shout out to all the fantastic patrons on the channel who make videos like this possible each and every day. Those supporters make this happen. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great day. Okay, everyone left. We can continue on. Welcome to the after party. You guys are here. I'm glad you're here. So this is what's happening. Most of you guys probably already left the video, but you're the special few. I've heard from several of my LGSs and friends who have other LGSs in their little spheres of influence, that the amount of product they're going to have to open to fulfill the pre-order sales is not in the cards. They're not going to open extra boxes and lose money if they don't get the cards. And they are realizing how hard the mythics are to get. I heard one store opened 40 of these, only got like 6 of the ancient copper dragon. That's not a lot, is it? 40! I think their pre-sales were 60. Guys, we are in for it, man. This is throwing things for a loop that people don't realize. If you're selling 150 Elminsters on your pre-sale, right? And you didn't limit it for some reason, and you only get 15 out of the 30 or 40 boxes you open. Same with Tasha. This could be a whole new realm of trouble for people. I don't think they realize what they're getting into. I wonder if Wizards planned that out and said, hey, we're going to give you a chase card, all right? Every Mythic's a chase card. Good luck with it. That's crazy. I love it because it's just so unusual to see that twist. That's what the fate of this set maybe decided on this. And maybe that set that, remember that set, it was so hard to get the cards. I'm telling you, this set may go down in history, man. We may remember this one a little more fondly than we thought. And I know a lot of people just say the power level's not there. But with some of the little mechanics you can work in with other cards already existing, it's being pointed out to me that a lot of these cards are not as bad as you think. So let's see how this all plays out. I think it's going to be a good time. Can't wait, guys. Have an awesome day today. By the way, I had a friend who animated dead on turn 2 or whatever, a dragon from the graveyard. Like, he discarded his own dragon, went back and got it, and basically they had to scoop. So I'm curious to see how that goes. Interesting stuff. You guys have an awesome day wherever you are in the world of Magic, because hey, LGS, I hope you're not in trouble, by the way. Just saying, that'll suck.